Hey everybody, welcome back to Motion UX. So you might be wondering, what is the actual value of motion from a customer perspective and maybe from a business perspective as it relates to your product or your app? This is a question I get asked all of the time, and there are key areas where motion is super valuable. It can enhance the communication, give user feedback. It also gives an opportunity to delight your user with interesting animations and page builds and all of those sorts of things. Today I'm going to dive into communication and how motion can enhance the communication and bring value to your user and ultimately to the business. And today I'm going to focus on communication. Motion can really enhance the communication for your customer when navigating through your experience, and ultimately that brings value to the business. So let's dive in with a few examples. So right here I have this app BlitzPix, and it's just static as it is right now. This is a typical sign-in page that you'd experience as a first-time user or first-time downloading an app or something like that. One thing I want to get clear is that motion is not an excuse for bad design. And so we want to make sure that the hierarchy of our design is amazing and we can build it in a way that considers how motion will then support the design that we already have there. And so the hierarchy here on this page is clear. We have the logo is the first thing, and the clear next call to action is signing in. And if that's not applicable to you, then you sign up for the app. And if we go ahead and sign in, let's say that this is a user that's already had the app, already has an account and all of those sorts of things. Let's go ahead and sign in. And immediately you're presented with this dashboard screen. We can see that we're in first place, we have 75 points, and we can see this ranking of all the other people that I'm in this league with. There's nothing inherently wrong with the hierarchy of this page. The most prominent information is this header here on the top where it's communicating, hey, you're in first place, this is how many points you have. And that's kind of what you want to know when you're logging into this experience is where do I currently stand in this football ranking order? But if we're going from this screen and we click sign in and we immediately are presented with all this information, it can feel a little bit overwhelming to the user. There's an opportunity here for motion to support what is already happening in the static design of this screen. So maybe we could bring on the primary information first, not showing anything else, and just focus on that first. And so we're clearly communicating this is the most important thing, and we're focusing the user specifically on that thing, and then bring everything else up on the page. And that way we're leading them across this story as we're unfolding it as they're logging into their dashboard experience. Definitely an opportunity here to enhance this communication with motion. So let me show you an example of what that could look like. So upon logging in every single time, there's an opportunity here to really present, hey, what has changed since the last time you logged in? So with something like this, you're seeing very quickly, hey, I'm in second place. I have this many points, and then take me into this dashboard experience. Now that I have the most important information clearly read to me, now you can fade in everything else. And something like this more so unfolds the dashboard like a story and really guides the user along what you should be looking at first, and then what should my next action be. With this type of experience, this is very much it's in your face, kind of choose your own story. As a designer and as a UX motion designer, we have an opportunity to unfold that story for our users and for our customers. This is one example showing how communication can be enhanced with motion. And this can be used in many, many other different ways. We could even add a little bump to this call to action here that maybe it pulsates up and down as a way to draw attention to that next step. And that's the value of motion when it comes to communication. Super simple example that can really be expanded into many, many different scenarios. And so as you're working on your next project and trying to prove the value of motion, hopefully this example can help in those conversations. And also for you as a designer to just see more opportunities of how motion can impact your experiences. Catch you guys next time.